let's look at index and match. Using index and match together is a powerful way to perform lookups, especially when dealing with large data sets or when VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP limitations arise. So this is us using two functions together, the index function and the match function. Let's take a look at the index syntax. In this case, we have entered the index, which returns the value at a given position in a range. We say equals index. We are indexing E2 to E11. This is basically what helps us with the return, right? We have their basically return array, isn't it, on the index? Okay. All right. Then we say comma, we go on to the match. And we are matching what? A lookup value, which is H8, with what we have in B2 to B11. Then our range, then our match type is 0 for exact match. Now, let me describe this again. So we are basically searching for something, right? And let me put it this way. We have the lookup array and the return array. We are matching what is indexed on the score column with what is searched for, right? Which is the lookup value. The lookup value is pulled from somewhere. Where is that range? It is the name column, which is B2 to B11. So this is how it works. Let's go ahead and write a new formula to see how this works. We'll say equals index. So it is like we are starting from the back, right? We are indexing something. Basically, what we want to return. That is what we are indexing, okay? It said returns a value or reference of the cell, right? So let's say index, we open our bracket. What reference do we basically want to return? We want to return score. The score is what is important to us, what is in column E, right? That's what is important to us, the score. So because score is what is important to us, we can then say we want to look at the address E2 to E11, right? And we'll say comma. So instead of going ahead to talk about row number and the rest, we'll say match this index, open bracket, with a lookup value. Basically, our lookup value will be located in H9, right? Then we want to give an array of where our lookup value is coming from. So from our table, where is our lookup value coming from? Our lookup value is name, right? So it'll be coming from the B column, which is from B2 to B11, right? To B11. So we want to say comma and then look at the match type. If we say 1, that means it's going to give us something less than. If we say 0, it's going to give us the exact match. If we say -1, it's going to give us something greater than. Okay, so we want the exact match. So let's say 0. And now we are closing with 2 parentheses because we opened with 2 parentheses. This is 1 for the index and the second for the match. So we close with 2 parentheses. Okay, we hit enter. Then we go ahead and search for, say, Charlie. And it gives us the score of Charlie. Okay. Charlie's score is 78. Yes, matching appropriately. Okay. So let's say your value, your return value of choice or interest is the email column. You could still go ahead and enter the formula this way. Equals index. We are indexing what? We are indexing the email. Remember, this is what we want to return. When we search for something, what we want to return is what we are indexing. That is to say, our result is what we are indexing. So the email column is the F column. So F2 to F11, right? And we say, comma, let's match this with our search, right? We'll say match, then open bracket. We want to say, we want to search for something in H10, right? That thing we want to search for is our lookup value, comma, and that thing is within a table where our results resides, but is located in the name column, for instance, which is in the B column. So it's going to be B2 to B11. Then we say comma, we use 0 as the exact match, and then close to parentheses and say enter. So if I have to search for Bob, I'm going to get Bob's email, right? If I search for Charlie, I'm going to get Charlie's email. If I search for Eve, I'm going to get Eve's email. Okay?